Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So Apple recently released their new MacBook Neo, and in this video we are going to talk about whether you should buy this or skip this Neo based on a software developer's perspective. So let's get started. So the MacBook Neo has only 8 gigs of RAM, which is honestly quite low as of 2026. Plus it is paired with the A18 Pro chip, and it is a mobile first chip, and we will have to see how it holds up in day-to-day life. Personally, I do not care a lot about the speed of the USB ports or how many ports are available on this new MacBook, and I also do not care that it does not have a backlit keyboard because I do not work in such dark environments a lot. So now let's talk about what matters the most to me as a software developer, and that is the compatibility and how fluid the experience is overall. So I work quite a lot with the Android Studio and Xcode, and I work with both of them simultaneously. And as you could imagine, mobile development requires you to open up your development build on both the iOS device and an Android emulator. So both of them should be running at the same time, and they should be fluid enough for you to switch between them, which I do not think that this MacBook Neo will be capable of, because first of all, I have some concerns around downloading Android Studio on this A18 Pro chip. I know that it has the same architecture as the M series, but what if some components do not work? So that's my biggest concern, because once you do not have the hardware support, it is next to impossible to start development. And I'm also concerned about how much time this chip would take to build a very basic React Native or Swift application, because I have worked with M2 and M4 chips, and the M2 chip takes around 10 minutes to build and archive an application, and the M4 takes around 4 minutes to 5 minutes maximum. But this new A18 Pro chip, on the other hand, is not even half as capable, I would say, as the M5 series, so or the M4 series. So I guess it would take around 30 or 40 minutes to archive a single version of the application, which is quite frustrating. On the AI side, I have tried running Olama Mistral 7B on my everyday laptop, which is an RTX 3050 and Ryzen 7 5800HX, and that model takes around 1 or 2 minutes to get a coherent output, and my everyday laptop has 16 gigs of RAM. So with 8 GB RAM and A18 Pro, I think that time would also be around 4 minutes to get a single response from a small model like Mistral 7B. This new MacBook Neo surely looks beautiful with its vibrant colors, but if you are into core software development, I would recommend you to skip this version, or maybe just go with the M2 chip. I think this MacBook is for two very specific niche of people. First one is students, and the second one is people who need a MacBook to experience the Apple ecosystem, and you do not care about any performance issues, and you do not work around development a lot. Plus, this MacBook has a decent entry level price. So guys, I was editing this video and I had another take. So I still think that 70,000 rupees for this MacBook Neo, which is like barely capable to do any task that I want, is a little bit too much, is a lot actually. 70,000 rupees is like a massive price to pay for just 8 gigs of RAM. The influencers who are saying that it is a entry level priced MacBook is not very entry level, because we have a huge market in the Windows space who provide really good competition to this MacBook Neo, and that's what you should go for. This might be what you're looking for if you want to experience the Apple ecosystem in its full glory and you already have an iPhone or an Apple Watch. Then it will connect seamlessly to your new MacBook Neo. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I was able to help you make a good purchase decision. If you like this video, then drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. And I promise that you will get new videos every single week from now on. I'll catch you guys in the next one.